New tonight, you donate to nonprofits to help their cause. But the Call 7 investigators have found that's not always happening. Call 7 investigator Kelly Raybon digging into nonprofits to find out how your money is really spent. Kelly?
Mike, we've crunched the numbers for hundreds of Colorado nonprofits and found some organizations using your money to make even more money. We're here to talk to someone about fundraising expenses.
For weeks, the Call 7 investigators have been digging into how nonprofits spend your money as part of a nationwide Scripps News Service investigation.
You're nothing if not persistent, but we're not taking any interviews.
Using data obtained from GuideStar, we found some charities spending large amounts of your donations to raise more money.
I don't think it's the costs that are out of line. I think we need to start raising more money.
Girl Scouts of Colorado raises money to help girls reach their full potential. But the Call 7 investigators found for the last 3 years, the organization spent 70% of the dollars it raised to bring in additional funds.
It's been a very difficult transition.
Spokesperson Rochelle Trujillo says the high fundraising expenses go back to 2007, when Girl Scouts combined all of their Colorado councils into one.
We're in a period now where we're going to be really shifting more towards solid fundraising initiatives out of that team.
The biggest spender on fundraising, Naropa University, spent nearly 92% of donations to seek more funding.
I've been calling you for weeks to try to set up interviews, and you've not returned my call.
We went to a public event to ask Naropa's president about the high cost to raise $1, but public relations specialist Lisa Trank wouldn't let us in.
There's nothing really that we need to talk about, but I'm happy to go get security.
Donors really need to understand and know about the organizations that they're contributing to.
Rennie Fagan with the Colorado Nonprofit Association says donors give to charities for their cause. That's why Fagan says fundraising expenses should stay low.
Most organizations do try to shoot for keeping their expenses 30 to 35%.
Then there are organizations like Metro State University's foundation. Its 20-person staff uses mailers, phone calls, and events, reportedly raising $2.8 million. Yet its fundraising expenses, $0.
And we've complied with the requirements of how you report things on that form.
University CFO Steve DeVisser says the real fundraising cost, $1.2 million, is paid by the university, so the foundation doesn't need to list it on its federal tax form.
Isn't that misleading to the public?
Well, I suppose it is.
Whether the nonprofit's fundraising expenses are too high or too low, experts say it's better to know before you give.
Whatever the expenses versus the amount contributed should just be a guide for a donor to ask that organization how will their donation be used.
A Naropa representative did acknowledge that its fundraising expenses have been too high in the past. Now, if you'd like to know how your favorite nonprofit spends those donations, you can go to our website, thedenverchannel.com. Just click on the Call 7 Investigator tab and you'll find this story. Scroll to the bottom and you can take a closer look at how your favorite charities spending those donations. I'm Call 7 Investigator Kelly Raybon.
If you have a story idea for the Call 7 investigators, give us a call at 303-832-7777 or email us at call7@thedenverchannel.com.